today is another day where I will show you guys how I learned English by practicing with the script of Friends by myself 8 years ago, how I became fluent in English just practicing by myself, and how I keep practicing with the YouTube videos, with the script of YouTube videos recently, and keep improving my English. Now, first of all, what I would like to tell you is, your problem is always this. I understand, but I can't speak English. I don't have a problem with listening, but when it comes to speaking, I'm not good at it. And how can I overcome this problem? What makes my English learning process so different from other methods that you see on YouTube is that I never focus on input. I never focus on doing input. I only learned English by doing output. And learning English process is actually very simple and very easy process. In order to learn a language, in order to speak English fluently, you don't need to do shadowing. You don't need to study grammar. You don't need to memorize words. You don't need to do a lot of listening practice. You don't need to read books. In order to speak English fluently, all you have to do is to just get your scripts and practice with the scripts by constantly speaking with the right study plan. So today is day 7, so that means today I will be practicing on the between minute 15 and minute 18. So basically I will practice on this 3 minutes part of this video.
Come on in. Are you sure? Oh, it's fine. Robbie's gonna be here for hours.
I am starting from the minute 15 and I will stop at the minute 18, and I will go back and forth between these 3 minutes of the episode. If you're a beginner, you need to practice on this only 3 minutes of the episode for about 2 hours and 40 minutes. Because as a beginner, you need time to process every single information properly. Because remember that when you're practicing with the scripts, you start to pick up the right grammar rules, you start to internalize the right grammar rules, you learn words in the most natural way without even trying to memorize them, you start to speak English fluently, and you start to improve your pronunciation. Basically, everything happens at the same time. And in order to make the most out of it, you need to give your brain room to process every single information properly.
Hi. Oh, sorry I'm late. I got stuck at work. There was this big dinosaur thing. Anyway.
Hi, sorry, I'm late. I got stuck at work. There was this big dinosaur thing. Anyway, hi, sorry. I got stuck at work. I'm late. I got stuck at work. There was this big dinosaur thing. Anyway, remember the advantages and importance of practicing with the script of sitcoms. When you practice with the sitcoms or with TV shows, there is a really high relatability. What I mean by that is, you will find yourself in the same exact situations in your daily life. For instance, there will be a time where there is a really high chance that you'll be late. Maybe you will get stuck at work. So basically, this is a sentence that you can 100% apply to your life. So, I'm late. I got stuck at work. Stuck at work, for instance, at work, grammar rule, right? At work, not in work, but at work. Again, when I was practicing with the script of House of Cards, you know that House of Cards was the second TV show that I learned English with. There is this expression, running late.
President-elect running late?
No, he couldn't make it. I'll brief him though.
Running late. So basically, over time, by practicing with the scripts of TV shows, I start to pick up the daily speech in the most natural way.
Now this may hurt.
Me?
No.
This may hurt. Me? This was funny.
I went with Mindy.
Mindy? My maid of honor, Mindy?
No, I went with Mindy. Mindy? My maid of honor, Mindy? My maid of honor, Mindy? Guys, Bright. This is Bright and this is maid of honor. The reason why I always advise you to start learning English with the script of sitcoms and TV shows is because sitcoms and TV shows have this really wide range of vocabulary. So basically, you will increase your vocabulary in a very drastic way. And while you're doing this, you will start to pick up the most important expressions that normally you won't have a chance to see in YouTube videos. I'm gonna make a coffee, and while I'm making a coffee, I would like to give you a very few advices. You know, I used to learn English with the script of house tour videos, room tour videos. For instance, I used to learn English with the script of Illutuman's room tour video or a house tour video.
This is my little coffee corner. So we have some cute little coffee mugs. And that one is right there on display for everyone to see. And then we have my oven, which I've used a couple times here. I've made some good food. I've also used the microwave only once.
Get the script of those videos because believe me, those videos are so useful for you to improve your English. Why do I say that? The problem is with the comprehensible input is that, for instance, this is mug, right? Mug. Saying the name of the object is not enough for you. You need to use the words within the sentences all the time. Instead of just identifying the name of the objects, I want to learn English in the most natural way. For instance, let me give you an example. This is jar, and in this jar I keep the coffee. I keep the coffee in this jar, and right now I'm gonna take the spoon. I'm gonna wash the spoon first. This is tap, and I turn on the tap, and the water is running right now, and the water is running. I wash the spoon first. Now I'm washing the spoon. The spoon is clean, and I take the paper, and I dry the spoon. And then I get the spoon. This is a teaspoon. This is a little spoon. I open the jar, and I put the cap on the counter. This is called counter. I put it on the counter. I open the jar, and I take my spoon, and I take 1 spoon of coffee. I get 1 full spoon of coffee, and I put it in the coffee pot. I get 1 full spoon of coffee, and I put it in the coffee pot. And then afterwards, I get this sugar. I get 1 spoon of sugar, just like that, and I add it into the coffee pot. And then the last and the final thing, I get this bottle of water, and I take this little coffee cup and I wash it. I turn on the tap here. The water is running right now, and I wash my coffee cup, little coffee cup, and I'm pouring the water into this little coffee cup. I am pouring this water into this coffee cup, and afterwards I pour it into my coffee pot, and I added 1 cup of water into the coffee pot. And now I'm stirring with the spoon. I'm stirring my coffee. I stir it with the spoon, this little teaspoon. Now I put my coffee pot on the stove, and I turn on the heating. Now it is on. My point is, when you learn English, instead of just focusing on the name of the objects, focus on the sentences and get the script of those YouTube videos and practice with the script of those YouTube videos. Make sentences. Just learn English, learn words in the most natural way. This is jar, okay? This is jar. You learned this word jar. You learned the name of this object jar. But instead of just learning the name of the object, learn the sentences. This is a jar, and there is a coffee in this jar, and I'm gonna take 1 little spoon of coffee from this jar, like this, okay?
But we're going to go through a lot in 8 minutes. We're going to take a who, what, when, where, why, how approach, but only like 4 of those.
Minutes. We're going to take a who, what, when, where, why, how approach.
Oh, you also know that I've been learning English with the scripts of YouTube videos. I've been practicing and keep improving my English with the scripts of YouTube videos. And based on my study plan, today is the day 3, and I will be practicing with the script of YouTube videos. Taylor Bell, this video, near NYC apartment hunting from home, virtual apartment hunt, best tips and tricks. So this video is 8 minutes long video, so I will practice on this entire video, on this 8 minutes of this video, starting from the minute 0 and ending at the minute 8. How to find an apartment in New York City online, virtually, from anywhere.
How to find an apartment in New York City online, virtually, from anywhere. What's up, guys? This is a quickie today, but we are going to go through a lot in 8 minutes. We're going to take a who, what, when, where, why, how approach.
So what's up, guys? It's a quickie today. We're going to go through a lot in 8 minutes. What's up, guys? It's a quickie today. We're going to go through a lot in 8 minutes. And we're going to take a who, what, when, why, where, how approach. We're going to take a who, why, when, why, how approach. First things first. You know that this is the third day that I've been working on this video. I've been practicing with the script of this video, and as you can tell from the way I speak, it's so much easier for me to practice with the same video of the scripts, because you know, I spent the first 2 days working on the first 4 minutes of the video and then the second 4 minutes of the video, and today I will be working on the entire video, right? Entire video. And every single day, it gets so much easier for me to speak English with the script.
And as a heads up, when I say New York, I am mainly referring to Manhattan, but these tips definitely apply to all 5 boroughs of New York City.
But these tips definitely apply to all 5 boroughs of New York City. But these tips definitely apply to all 5 boroughs of New York City. Boroughs of New York City. When you learn English with the scripts of YouTube videos, your goal is to learn about different topics, expand your knowledge, improve your knowledge. For instance, I learned about 5 boroughs of New York City. What are the 5 boroughs of New York City? I didn't know that. For instance, I learned the 5 boroughs of New York City. Brooklyn, Manhattan, Bronx, Queens, and Staten Island. For instance, these are the 5 boroughs of New York City. The point of practicing with the script of YouTube videos, you identify your subject, you identify your goal. What is your goal by practicing with the script of YouTube videos? And based on your goal, you pick the right YouTube video and you practice and you learn English with the script of YouTube videos. I'm gonna end this video right here. What I want to do is, I want you to get up from your chair. I want you to stop doing inputs, and I want you to get your script and start to practice, start to improve your English with the script of sitcoms if you're a beginner, and if you're somewhere intermediate or advanced level, I want you to practice with the script of vloggers, YouTube videos, and podcasts. Just get up from your chair and start to practice, because output and speaking English and learning words in the most natural way within the sentences is the only way of speaking English and learning English in the most efficient way. Okay, don't focus on the words, don't focus on the definition of the words, focus on speaking English. This is your ultimate goal. This is how you're gonna start to get rid of this problem. I understand, but I can't speak. Also, don't forget that you can download every single sources that I used in my videos. Also, you can DM me on Instagram for the scripts of TV shows. And if you have other questions, you can reach out to me on Instagram. And also, lastly, I would like to say that please, if you're practicing with the script of French right now, or if you're practicing with the script of TV shows right now, or YouTube videos right now, just let me know in the comments. Let me know about your progress. Like, let me know how it's going for you, how the process is going for you. But that way, I can help you out if you're using this method in the wrong way. And also, the second of all, if you're making progress, I would like to hear about your progress. That makes me that motivates me to hear from you guys, because there's not much comments under my YouTube videos, and I'm like, okay, people are watching me, people like my videos, but I wonder if they're working. Because I kind of feel lonely when I post those YouTube videos, because you're guys watching my video and like my videos, you're liking my videos, but the problem is you don't leave so much comments about your progress. Like, I wonder if you're practicing with the scripts or not, or if you enjoy this process, like if you're improving your speaking skill. Like, I would like to know about your progress. That way I won't be feeling lonely. If this method works for you, which I believe it will work if you're practicing in the right way, using the right study plan, 100% I am pretty sure it will work for you. Just let me know in the comments. Arsen, it's going great, I make progress, I improve my speaking skill every single day. I would like to hear about your progress. Yes, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, okay?